How does Cardi B being pregnant, The Weeknd and Selena Gomez breaking up, or the newest iPhone change my life whether I know or care about it at all? How about the important things that are happening in front of us every day? Why does no one talk about the important things? Perfect example, sexism. After all, it is all around us. It's just been around for so long that it's worked its way into everyday society that we're almost prone to it. As a matter of fact, the term sexism emerged in the 1960s to the 80s and was originally formulated to raise consciousness about the oppression of women. However, over the past years, sexism has seemed to spread across the spectrum and is now showing its presence in the lives of men. It's quite understandable as to why a good amount of men have ignored the idea of even the slightest possibility of sexism in society. And surprisingly enough, it's not until it begins to take a toll on them that they realize something needs to be done about it. According to Tom Digby, men are the victims that he unabashedly calls the second sexism, and that close to half of all men think that they are subject to unfair penalties. Now, I don't know how much of all men he's referring to, but this would be true. Unfortunately, men are now experiencing what women have been going through for the past 6 decades, and it doesn't seem to have any signs of slowing down. The following is a small chunk of a TED Talks presentation by Laura Bates, the founder of the award-winning Everyday Sexism Project. She shares her thoughts and experiences about what it's like to want to talk about sexism and not being able to.
They'd never told those stories to anyone because they were used to it, because it was normal. So I started trying to speak up about this because I was kind of realizing there was this huge problem, and I started trying to talk about it, and again I got the same response. People said, stop making a fuss. Women are equal now, more or less. And if women are equal now, then to talk about sexism, to complain about sexism, must be overreacting. Or maybe you don't have a sense of humor. Or maybe you need to learn to take a compliment. Digby also proceeds to add how men's inability to see women's inequality is seeing that they too can be victims of gender-related bias. And the extent of discrimination against men is probably seriously underestimated. In that same article, it is stated that men and boys are more likely than women and girls to be subjected to the following: pressure to engage in military combat, sexual assault cases being taken less seriously, loss of custody of their children as a result of divorce, and discrimination if they are homosexual. Now, it's easy to see sexism against only women because female discrimination is more mainstream and obvious because it's documented, such as when a woman gets her check. Pay grade is lower even though a male is doing the same job as her. Male sexism isn't as noticed because more of an underlying. Men aren't allowed to talk about it because it just leads to more discrimination. In the same article by Tom Digby, the sad reality is that the predators of a male disadvantage are most likely to be males themselves. It's not surprising that men are sexist to each other. They began being sexist to women, and that just led on to them being sexist to each other because they're making a mold of what somebody should be in society, which isn't the case. You've never heard of a woman being sexist to another woman. It's always a man who's trying to have a certain figure of what somebody should be. That's why they're starting to do it to each other, because they're trying to think a man should be manly, and if you're not, then you're not a man at all. Now, some people have taken this idea to the extreme, such as Christina Summers with her article titled "Women Are Not the Victims of Sexism," believing that men are not in the spotlight and women are free of sexism. Ms. Summers' article states that the contemporary women's movement is obsessed with proving that our system is rigged against women. No matter what record of success you show them, they could always come up with some example of oppression. These women have every right to want to find justice for themselves, especially in a society that's been known to be controlled by men. However, this does not give them the right to bash on men just to get ahead. The point of ending sexism is to take it out of society completely, not to pass it on to somebody else.